So this all started with Hara's post on Facebook. The beautiful interview of the alien who survived and Matilda. So what's interesting is Doug really dove into it, and so did I, and we pulled some gems out of it. It actually just led me to bringing all of us together to uncover the treasures ourselves and these blocks, and to step into our God self. And I would love to hear from Hara if she would like to let us know what guided her to put that interview up, and how it feels to be part of this group to work on it somehow.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. So that was, I don't know, like 10 days ago, I was actually talking with my dad, and he was, we were talking about UFO sightings, and he said he has seen a couple, but he's very skeptical, so he doesn't really believe if it was related to extraterrestrials, whatever. Anyway, so he mentioned Roswell, and at that moment, my guides told me that while I was talking with my father, my guides were telling me there is something there that you need to see again. You need to revisit. And I said, okay. I continued my conversation with my dad, and I had a look online the days after. I didn't find really something that fascinated me, something new really, or I don't know. And then the day after, in the morning, my guides came in very, very clear, loud and clear, and said to me, you have to read The Interview with an Alien. I start to look for the book. I thought it's a book from, because it's also a book from Inelia Benz. She wrote a book with this title. And I thought, okay, maybe I will order it, whatever. And then I'm checking my emails, and actually it was somebody in the Quantum Healing Forum who posted a post with the title Interview with an Alien. Oh, okay. What is that, right? So I clicked on it, and yeah, she had the link of the full text. Somehow are very related to what's going on at the moment. I mean, it's timeless information, but there are some keys there that are very important to be used at this moment in time.
That's exactly what I pulled out of it as well. And one of the bigger ones for me was taking responsibility, each individual taking responsibility for their reality, and to not sit back, but take action and enjoy the ride. I really feel that's one of my missions and purpose, is to help people have fun in body, have fun with their beautiful surroundings, and look for answers for why they think they're here. So I know, but there were many little gems in that particular text. And I know that Maureen, what this is pulling out of her is she's allowing her light language to show the way. And it was lighting us up yesterday.
I shared our video with them, and I didn't know if anyone would listen to it right away. Well, I wake up this morning, and there's like, I think 3 or 4 people that had very significant experiences physically, and felt that the light language and the, just opened up something. Or one woman was experiencing a lot of head motion and movement and releasing. And this is a bit new for me. And I was like, whoa, yes, there's something. We're definitely doing some work that's helping.
That's really beautiful. That is so beautiful. Now I know Hara has a big presence on YouTube, and she's already delved into sharing her gifts. So it is wonderful to have her here as well.
So we all know what's going on at this moment with all the fires that have been going on for quite some time. I'm getting goosebumps. And I was guided to make a visualization, like a guided meditation with a group.
I would love it.
And to just basically bring ourselves in as much love frequency as possible, just raise our vibration into more like a loving, expansive place, and visualize water. Visualize, I don't know, like big amounts of water covering this area. My guides told me that if we fall into fear and grief, we are not going to help the planet, because what she needs at the moment is our support. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and start breathing a little slower than we would typically would. So let's say 5 seconds inhale and 5 seconds exhale. Nice and slow breaths. And feeling now that the breath is coming through our heart. We are now breathing through the heart. We are connecting with our heart. And as we make this sacred connection, we allow our hearts to open, expand, and allow this sacred flame that is within to warm our body, to open us up to the cosmos, to receive the infinite love and the joy of the Creator. Let ourselves be filled with the light and the love and the joy of the creation. Allow ourselves to feel like little children, carelessly playing outdoor. Just feeling the love and the freedom and the joy. And at this moment, we can bring into our attention all the areas of our beloved planet that is now going through some turbulence. All these fires that have been burning and purging and cleansing and mirroring whatever is been going on our planet. Let's imagine now that we hold the heart of Gaia in our hands. We support it. We fused it with our love, with our care, with our gratitude, with our appreciation. And we can now visualize the element of water in whatever shape or form that is best for you. And we visualize it now approaching all the areas where the fire is burning. It could be clouds of rain or anything you want it to be. And is now supporting in its own way, balancing. The water element is balancing in its own way the fire, and it's calming it down and calming it down. And we can see now in our inner vision the fires are reducing more and more and more. And there is a lot of help and support from our fellow human beings. And we know that this is an act of cleansing and purging, and we stand strong with our wisdom and our care and love, and know that all is well and in divine order.
Thank you, Hara. That was so powerful. I felt us connecting with many light workers around Gaia, and I got goosebumps all over my body, crown completely open. It was so very powerful. I also got a vision that this was a message that the solar flash is coming soon, and a connection with our sun, and the central sun will be sending energy of the solar flash through our sun. So this is beautiful. All of it is beautiful.
I'm totally wet.
Yes, me too. I'm wet.
I mean, it's
I'm
crazy. It's like
completely.
the sweat is running from my armpits.
I have drips going down my stomach.
Experiencing it as like a tranquility and a calming. And I found through the meditation that I found myself also honoring the fire at the same time, saying thank you for your gifts, for clearing and cleansing, and allowing the balance from the rain or the water. Just something I noticed in my mind. I was having that conversation.
Yeah, I got a similar message from my guides that because there's so much aggression that the fire can bring, but there's also a sacred element. So my guides were telling me, do not get into anger. Just you can you can balance it out with the water element.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Fire's purpose in a lot of cases in nature is cleansing and renewal.
And that's what I feel the solar flash will do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It will step us into our God selves and gifts and talents, and then we really go to work.
Or revocation.
That's very wonderful.
Thank you very much for participating in this.
Thank you, Hara. It's great.
That meant so much to so many, to Gaia. It brought all of us together to continue through the session now.
I'm having a desire to share a little light language for this purpose. Shea lagone shavana yonaha. Kela kachavana hayadano kotina. Maskashasha shanong dedbana kotana hela kachino kotana. Sela katina valalina koshopane he. Hale he koshanyana honamana hea. Kea shano kadanyana hela dade. Salaina kalarina koshanvana hela no nekashayana he kodadana he. Mazino kurarana kashayana he. Seladina kushana haladare hina boshena ha. Nisetanana hena kalana hana he. Alahena holiana he. Bokoshanea kadare. Monane halada hanyana he. Kasheade monanya hoyana popo. Halana hayera. Halana he bokashane. Kariana boshe palalare. Yeah. Ana se shana bo kashalara yana mone hanaha.
Bless you, angel. So powerful. So, Hara, have you been introduced to George's tapping technique?
No.
Okay, so let's
First
talk about that, George, a little bit.
Well, have you heard of EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, tapping?
I've heard it, but I have never experienced it.
Okay. Gary Craig has created this thing he calls EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, and you tap on certain points of the body, which is like very complex for some people. One day I had something I couldn't get resolved, and I got angry and I tapped for 3 hours straight and I still didn't get it. Then I tapped for insights, and what came was to form a tapping group, because not everybody has my same blocks. That's sort of what we did the other day. We had a tapping group. We tapped together. Okay? And partway into the group, a couple months into the group, I asked the group to tap to manifest improvements to the process. And the first thing that came was the verbiage. So I met with the group a few days later, and I asked the group to tap again to manifest more improvements to the process. And what came was, within a few days, was this bilateral EMDR. You tap one side and 1 to 10 times on the other side. And I still habitually do like 2 or 3 and 2 or 3 and 4, like that. And that's the basis of what we call CTT. It's much simpler, it's faster than the EFT, and it seems to be slightly more powerful.
So you
One
basically
beautiful-
set an intention and you are tapping to release emotions.
Katya, will you share the vision that you had in the desert with George and I, and the machine, a machine?
I think about that. I think almost every time I watch a video in the desert or something, that just comes to me. Yeah, it was a session that we did, and I just tuned in, being in this walking in sand, and I saw this man, like a team, and I saw George and I saw Nicole, and I was there, and then the next moment I just see we taking this machine out from I mean, it was buried under the sand. For me, it was very similar to a machine that Dolores spoke in her book of Jesus and the Essenes, where they had this I don't know, machine, you can call it like that was powered or empowered by this crystal, where they could see everything that was happening or that would happen. They had the knowledge of knowing what was coming.
Both George and I felt that was the Ark of the Covenant. Well, let's do a group tapping then for the strands of DNA.
Nicole, I just wanted to say, the only 2 words I was hearing as Katya was speaking, and my rational mind was not sure how it ties in, but I just keep hearing electromagnetic.
I'm feeling Tesla energy, electromagnetic, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And so I have another group.
I'm very connected to Tesla.
Yeah, I have goosebumps everywhere.
He comes a lot.
Me too. Yes. Okay.
And Ingrid and I, our other light language friend, we have received downloads for some sort of blueprint machine invention that's supposed to come through.
And I find myself channel drawing for them because, I'll do these. I channel draw. That's one of my gifts lately. And but I found that specifically, some of them are for my friends that will be working. We are guided to create within the Tesla energy for healing devices. So I'm someone who's never been in any realm of invention, scientific, any mathematics. I just feel that strong connection too, and even had a vision Tesla right here in my face about a month ago. So
Okay.
anyway, I just want to say I think
Yeah.
you're onto something there.
Beautiful. Okay, let's do the first one of the DNA strands, and then we'll do the machine second with Tesla. And Hara, just tap each side of your body, which however you feel guided.
Okay. Oh,
Right,
wait,
it doesn't have to be even. I remember it was important to tell people, we discovered through other sessions to share that it's not so much an even pattern as being uneven.
Yeah.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a
There's a part
There's
of
a part of all of us that
that knows how to
Knows how
was to easily release the 4 strands of DNA oh, go ahead.
to easily release the 4 strands of DNA,
to easily release the 4 strands of DNA,
To line ourselves
Line ourselves.
to align
to
ourselves
align ourselves
find ourselves
with the highest love
With the higher
with
love
the highest love
and light
and light
and
light,
light
frequency
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 to hold
to hold
to hold
the vibration
the
the
vibration
vibration
of unlimited
of
of
unlimited
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 abundance
abundance
abundant
and healing
and healing
and healing
for all
for
for
all
all
for all
upon this
upon this
upon this
planet.
planet,
planet,
Knowing
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 we knowing we
knowing we
are the
are the
are the
true
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 creator beings
creator beings
creator beings
manifesting
manifesting
our highest our highest
our highest
will and good.
will and good.
will and good.
That part of our being,
That part of our
that part of our
being
is willing to inform
is willing
to inform
inform
the rest of us now.
the
The
rest of us now.
It's doing so now
It's doing so now
think so now.
with unlimited love,
with unlimited love,
grace, and ease.
grace and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits
Our minds, bodies, and spirits
are receiving the love,
are receiving the love,
healing information,
healing,
our
and
mind,
information,
permission,
permission,
and deep joy now.
and deep joy now.
Take a deep breath. Feel that joy and gratitude. Information transfer
Information transfer
is now complete.
is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it.
So be
So
it.
be it.
It is done.
It is
done.
Ah,
I heard we are here in celebration. You have done it. I think that's what I hear.
champagne corks popping. Thank you, Katya. That was beautiful, Angel.
Thank you.
Thank you both, girls.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
welcome.
Maureen,
Very much.
Maureen guiding us through it.
Yeah, thank you for the guys.
So excited.
Yeah.
Let's launch into the machine next. How do you
Okay.
feel about that? I'm very excited about this, you guys, and it's this particular group that's together today for this. I've been thinking about this so much, Katya, and I think of you and George, and I don't know if you guys know George Van Tassel near Joshua Tree, who has built the Integratron, which is a dome-shaped building. This is all connected to what we are doing right now.
I see.
Yeah, I just thinking the machine associated with the Egyptian pyramids, that area. But I feel like I'm coming in with not a lot of background to this, but except for that I know I have had a lot of lifetimes with Egypt, being within Egypt. And then, you know, my Tesla connection, and I'm just allowing to see what comes through. I'll share it.
Yes, wonderful.
Oh.
How about if we just unlock the
So
wisdom
that was the only one.
with electromagnetic Tesla energy?
Oh, Nicole, as you're saying that, right at that moment, I was hearing, again, Hara, I apologize for pinpointing you, but Hara holds the key to unlocking the knowledge.
Yes, baby girl.
And then, that's what I hear. And then you say, then you talk about, didn't you just say something about unlocking?
Unlocking the wisdom.
It was interesting you mentioned about ISIS with, you know, and all this with the birds. And this morning, as I was going out to feed the birds and the squirrels and whatnot, I had this real strong feeling that there's a strong relationship between the birds and ISIS.
Yes, and her wings.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had that feeling. I was very early this morning. Now that you bring this up, it was quite interesting.
I also received information while I was sun gazing this morning and drinking fresh orange juice, that the orange was the sun, and I was drinking the sun and taking it in through my eyes. And I received information that we were all receiving Isis energy today, so the men as well, and balancing the feminine and the masculine, divine. So that's the birds, representation of the birds. And Isis came through Maureen very strongly yesterday.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
Unlock this.
Access
Mhm.
of unlock, yeah.
Unlock.
Unlock this
Unblock
Proper amount of knowledge.
the proper amount
the
of
proper
knowledge
amount of knowledge.
That we can integrate.
that we can integrate.
That we can
That we
integrate.
can
We
integrate.
can integrate.
Hearing at this time.
At this time,
At this time.
This time.
Back to you, Katya.
Okay. That part of our being
Part of our beings.
That part of our being
part of our being
is willing to inform the rest of us now.
is willing to
inform
inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love.
It's
Doing
doing
so now with unlimited love,
love,
Grace and ease.
grace,
grace,
and
and
ease.
ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our
Our
mind,
minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Healing, information,
healing,
healing, information,
Permission. All one
permission,
goes together.
permission.
permission.
And deep joy now.
And deep joy now.
Deep
Joy
joy
now.
now.
Take a deep breath. Experience joy and gratitude. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It
So be
is
it.
done.
So be it.
So be
It
it.
is
It
done.
is done.
I felt best. I felt Bastet. I felt Tesla, George Van Tassel, and I'm feeling these downloads will be downloaded into us. These inventions, blueprints for the invention. I know I am connected to one of them. That I'll be building one of them, creating one.
I'm hearing Tesla knowledge is here, or no, Tesla knowing is here. And it's with you.
Yeah, I felt that was part of what we just tapped for that came through.
Mhm.
I'm getting some activity in my crown. And I know this just an inner knowing of Tesla being present.
Yes, download, baby. Oh, this is so exciting.
Synchronicities will be happening. Synchronicities will guide you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Take action when guided.
I'm having this, I feel this energy coming through from my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
It is something every time Tesla is around, this happens. My body just is like it's a spark. I can feel
I feel it.
every inch of my body just like a spark, just like
I have
it's
goosebumps
glowing.
everywhere.
I feel you saying that makes me realize that, yes, every time I'm focused or attached, connecting with Tesla energy, with me, it's I play with the energy within my hand. Like I can feel it in balls and movement everywhere. That's how I experience.
Mhm.
Got some tingling with that.
Is there anything else that we need to tap for together today? Are you receiving any information?
Do you mind? Can I light language
Yes,
here?
please.
I feel this is usually my balancing or something. Okay. I think this might be Isis. We'll see what you guys think. Alejo. Oh, sometimes I sing. Alejo. Najane da da yo. Kolanya hey. Vondonya hey. Mahalie. Mahalie. Shasha ha kashane he mobalio nahalie marare ho kahane he shalanya ho bahale. Oh my gosh, the energy. Mana he, kalada hone he, se la la lena kashananya honana he, pole she vayana he ana hoha, ke kashanyea kayara ha, he la reo to the vani he mone had vodea. Se la lena kosheara hena, poshada hena po, fale shayana he kayana ho kayara ha. Ashamone maneha na kodena ha. Posheda vare. Tinanyane honana hekara. Mosene pone patanyane. Poshelare kushena podane. Ezedorone pokadi hinana. Masena ha leane. Alena koshena potena hayana heara. Poshena pokoshe alarede. Esene, Kesanya, Posenya, Pole, Poshana, Ayada. Papadina, Patinena, Shinia, Kodana, Heyada. Poshanena, Polana, Kayanya, Yadane. Seshane Bade, Honanya, Hayata Kaya. Shasononanya, Hanana, Holiada, He. Posane, Polana, Kodinanyana, Hinana. Ayarena, Poshane, Polale, Leania, Shanyana, Ezana, Hena, Ha. Ayada. Pushapatanya.
Thank you, Angel.
Definitely addressing each one of you. I'm not sure if that's third eye activation. Some of us already have that, but definitely went individually to each person in chat.
I definitely felt something in my heart. I became very emotional. My heart is like it, boof, as you know, when you started to sing and then when you started to talk. It sounded so familiar. I really got emotional. It's like, I know this. What is this? Where is this coming from? And
Yeah.
thank you very much.
You're welcome. I felt emotion like a loving sentimentality, sort of tearing up for a few seconds, and now I don't know that it was I'm getting ascended masters. I do channel the ascended masters at times and feel their presence. It sounded more of like my ancestral light language was coming through. I have different dialects. And with the song, usually that's to my ancestral or Lemurian. I have Lemurian Council of Light.
Look at the kitty. Oh, my baby. Oh, Angel wants to put her energy. Hello, Angel. Hello.
Beautiful.
Hara. Oh, my gosh.
They just wanted to say hi.
Did you want to do one last tapping on the trust? And George wanted more self-love. And what else was coming through that? We'll just add whatever we feel.
I don't know did our group today do the clarity, because I'm still hearing the word clarity.
Do more clarity and trust of self.
And I'm hearing tolerance.
Tolerance. Beautiful.
That's a good one.
So everyone just chime in. And Katya can lead us.
I think I meant to say I'm hearing sensuality. Okay. That could just
that's it.
Yeah.
I felt that this morning.
Okay. Sensuality is another one. Okay.
Sensuality.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
Open up our complete sensuality.
Open up our complete sensuality.
George, do you want to say self-love?
Self-love, yes, indeed.
Self-love.
Key to most everything.
Self-love.
Inner trust.
Inner trust.
Inner trust.
Tolerance.
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 Compassion.
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 Connection to joy.
Connection to joy.
Gratitude.
Joy.
Gratitude.
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 Connection to Gaia.
Connection to Gaia.
Connection to Gaia.
Bringing heaven to earth.
Bringing heaven to earth.
Heaven to earth. Discernment,
Discernment.
especially to determine the relevance of the illusions or not.
Especially
To determine the relevance of the illusion.
Freedom.
Freedom, baby.
Yeah.
Sovereignty.
Self-freedom.
Freedom.
To release all blockages to financial prosperity.
To release all blockages to financial prosperity.
Financial severity.
Yes.
Prosperity.
Oh. And I guess, of course, guidance, receiving all guidance to support the highest light upon the planet.
Receiving all guidance
Receiving all guidance
for the highest light.
For the highest light
for life
on our planet. That part of our beings
That part of our
Part of our beings
are willing to inform the rest of us now.
are willing to inform the
The
rest of us now.
It's doing so now.
It's doing
Doing
so
so
now.
now.
With unlimited love, grace, and ease.
with unlimited love.
Unlimited love, grace,
and ease.
Grace and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds,
Our minds,
bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission,
Healing, information, permission,
Permission.
and deep joy now.
and
deep
deep
joy
joy.
now.
No.
Take a deep breath.
take a deep breath.
And
Or a big
experience joy and gratitude.
Joy and gratitude.
Joy and gratitude.
Information transfer is now complete.
Information
transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
It is
So be it.
So be it.
So be it. It is done.
It is done.
Oh my gosh. Mwah! I love you guys so much. Yeah, we're stepping into our platforms and powers, how we're going to be sharing our truth in a bigger way. But what a beautiful group today.
Yes, I'm so grateful.
I so appreciate you coming together for this. It was very powerful.
Thank you all.
I love you all so much.
Yeah.
Mm.